Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to graph some single variable inequalities. So single variable just means that we have one letter and it's already isolated, A, B, C, D, E, and F. So we're solving for what A could be, what B could be, what C could be, and so on. And we're going to draw out or show or visualize our answer on a number line. So I'm going to move this up here actually. Just use part of the paper. So I'm going to draw a number line with arrows on either side because I can't draw, infinite number of numbers, but all of our number lines are going to center around the boundary values that we've been given, the numbers. So I'll start with a number line and a value in the middle. So number 1 there, we're given 4 is less than or equal to A. So our answer is centered around 4, so I'm going to put 4 in the middle there. And I'm going to try to evenly space these out, 5 and 6, 3 and 2. 4 is less than because it's the smaller piece of the caret. That means A is the bigger piece. Our answer or our possible answers are going to be bigger than 4. But they could also be equal to. That's what that line underneath means. So 4 is our boundary value. I'm going to draw a closed circle because A could be equal to it. 4 is smaller or less than. So I'm going to draw an arrow to the right. And I can just check my number line. So I didn't choose 2 or 3 to be answers. So let me plug that in. 4 is less than or equal to 2? No, that's not right. Okay, so I shouldn't have drawn an arrow to that side. What about to the right where I did draw it? 4 is less than or equal to 5? Yeah, that's true. Number 2, 5 is greater than B. Greater than because the caret is open to the 5 and closed at the B. So our answers, our possible answers, are going to be smaller than 5. No longer equal to because there's no line underneath. It is just a greater than symbol. So B, our answers are going to be centered around 5, 6 and 7 up above, and 4 and 3 down below. 5 is our boundary value. I'm going to draw an open circle this time. Because 5 is not equal to B, 5 is just our boundary value. 5 is greater than, well, that means our possible answers are less than. So I'm going to draw an arrow to the left. 5 is greater than 3. Yeah, that's true. 5 is greater than 6. No. So I shouldn't have drawn an arrow to the 6 and the 7, and I didn't. 5 is open, and we don't start at 4. Okay, so this is not what we're doing, 4 and below. No, we're not going to do that because our possible answer could be 4.999. 5 is greater than 4.999, but 5 is just that boundary value that's easy to draw in, to visualize. So we use 5 as a value, but we draw an open circle to say it can't be equal to 5. Number 3, C is less than or equal to 2. So I'm going to center my number line around 2 and draw a 3 and a 4 in, and then also a 1 and a 0. C is less than or equal to. So at 2, I'm going to draw a closed circle. My answers are going to be less than or equal to. So less than means I'm going to the left. 0 is less than or equal to 2. Yeah, that's true. 3 is less than or equal to 2. No, that's not true. Pause the video here and try 4, 5, and 6. Okay, assuming that you pause the video and tried these, let me go over 4, 5, and 6. So for number 4, D is less than or equal to 1. I'm going to center my number line around 1 and go up to 2 and 3, and then also down to 0 and down to -1. D is centered around 1, so I'm going to draw a closed circle because we have an equal to sign there. And our possible answers are less than or equal to. So I'm going to draw an arrow to the left. Number 4, our number line should be centered around 4. And you can go up as many numbers as you want and down below as many numbers as you want. I like to put at least 2. Number 4 is less than or equal to our possible answers. So I'm going to draw a closed circle at 4. So 4 is less than or equal to. E is the bigger piece. E is where the caret is open. So our possible answers are where things are larger. So I'm going to draw an arrow to the right. And for the last one here, number 6, F is greater than 3. So I'm going to center my number line around 3 and go up to 4 and 5 and down to 2 and 1. Draw an open circle around 3. F is greater than, up to the right.